Hello friends and welcome to Miss Debbie's Storytime. I'm so happy you're here to join me. Today we're going to be reading a book about a dog and a cat that go for a boat ride together. They see lots of different animals and they make lots of different sounds. So I'm going to need your help. After we see an animal, the sound that he makes, I want you to say it too. So let's get ready to read our book called Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Now I'm sure you've heard this song before, and the words in this book sound just like the song. So that might make it a little bit more fun to read. This is written by Jane Cabrera. Here we go. And we have our kitty friend and our doggy friend here to join us. These are all the different animals that they're going to see on their boat ride. Row, row, row your boat. There's the boat. There are the oars. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Let's see the words. Row, row, row your boat slowly down the creek. If you see the swimming mice, ooh, don't forget to squeak. Eek! There's our little mouse. I've never seen swimming mice before, have you? Row, row, row your boat, splish and splash and splatter. If you see the monkey swing, don't forget to chatter. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah. Silly monkey. Row, row, row your boat past the old tree stump. If you see the elephant, don't forget to trump. There's the elephant. Row, row, row your boat through the narrow gap. If you see a crocodile, ooh, don't forget to snap. Snap, snap. There's the crocodile. Row, row, row your boat closer to the shore. If you see a lion smile, don't forget to roar. Roar! That's a fun one. Row, row, row your boat, watch the tiger prowl. If you see his mighty pounce, don't forget to growl. Grrr. They're seeing a lot of animals on their boat ride. Row, row, row your boat beneath the sky so blue. If you see the singing doves, don't forget to coo, coo, coo. There's the singing doves. Let's see. Oh. Row, row, row your boat. Now it's getting dark. If you see mommy dog, don't forget to bark. Woof! Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Wearily, 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 wearily. Looks like they're getting tired. Snuggle up and dream. Good night, kitty and doggy. Sleep tight. I think that is the end. Well, I hope you had fun reading Row, Row, Row Your Boat. And now we are going to make our very own boat, just like this one. So I'll see you in just a minute. Bye. Okay, friends, now it's time for us to make our very own sailboat here. Now we are going to be using paper plates for the bottom of our boat today. If you don't have paper plates, you can simply use construction paper, cardboard, anything else. You don't need to use paper plates. And for my sample here, I used a white paper plate and I colored it with markers and I added some paper on with glue. And in addition to the paper plate, we're going to need a stapler or some tape, glue or glue stick, a toilet paper roll or an empty cardboard roll if you have one, some sort of a stick to hold our sail. Miss Debbie used straw. You can also use a popsicle stick or a pencil. And we're going to need some paper for our sail. You can use newspaper, construction paper, printer paper. Miss Debbie is also going to use a napkin for today's. You can use wrapping paper, any kind of paper that you have. And for details, you can either use construction paper to decorate your sail and your boat, or stickers, or you can paint it if you have some paints, or color your sail with markers or crayons. I'm going to be using a white paper plate for today's lesson, just like I did here. And all you are going to do is fold it in half. And then you're going to push it down on the folds. And you're also going to need scissors. I don't know if I mentioned that or not, but you are going to need some scissors. Then what Miss Debbie is going to do is I'm going to cut along the fold here so that I have two sides of my boat that are the same size. If you're not using a paper plate, you can simply make a shape like this on some construction paper, and you can cut it in two pieces. Or you don't even have to cut it, and you could make a shape like this on your paper and then add the post and a sail onto that and glue it onto your paper. So Miss Debbie is now going to take the two pieces that I cut and I'm going to put them together like this. And I am going to staple around the edges. If you don't have a stapler, you can simply take some tape and tape it together. You could also use some glue. It won't dry quick enough for Miss Debbie to show you how to do that today. So sorry about the noise here. I am just going to staple for our lesson because it's quicker and I don't have to wait for it to dry. Now the next thing we are going to do is decorate. So we can choose whatever color we want. You can paint it, you can leave it plain white, or whatever color your paper plate is. And Miss Debbie is going to color hers purple today. So I'm just going to roughly run my purple marker over my boat just to add some color. I don't think I've ever seen a purple boat before. Pop it open here. And you get the idea. You can spend some more time coloring yours and making it nice and pretty. So then the next thing I'm going to do, Miss Debbie had fun with her circles the last time, and I have this little doohickey here that can cut out the shapes of circles. Otherwise, if you want some circles, you can simply take a quarter and trace a quarter with a pencil or a pen on your paper, and you can make some circles to decorate with. I folded my paper in half here, like so, just so I don't have to cut out as many. So then what I'm just going to do is pop open some circles here. Again, if you don't have one of these, it's fine. You can trace You can trace a circle. You can trace something that's the shape of a square or a triangle. You don't even have to do the circles. And if you have stickers, you can use stickers as well. So Miss Debbie's just going to put a little bit of glue on the back here. And I'm going to put some circles down to decorate my boat. And I'm going to put another one down here too. Just like that. Okay, so there's the bottom of my boat, and we're done with that. Now what I need to do is use my paper towel, my toilet paper roll, and I'm going to slide it in here, just like so. That's going to keep your boat open a little bit. And what you're going to do is make a hole to hold whatever kind of post you're using. If you're using a popsicle stick, you might want to cut a hole a little bit longer to hold your popsicle stick. Miss Debbie's just using a straw here. So what I am going to do, and I want you to get the help of an adult to do this. I'm actually going to take this out before I cut it. All I'm going to do is on one side, not in the middle, more on one side, I am just going to poke gently a little hole, just like that. Okay, I don't want to make it too big because I want my straw to fit in here tight. So then I'm going to pop that in there until it reaches the bottom of my toilet paper roll. Then before I put it in, Miss Debbie was moving ahead too quickly on that one. Before I put it in, I'm going to make my sail. I made it with green paper last time. Now I'm going to use a balloon napkin. Why not? I have some extras lying around. I thought it would look pretty cool. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold it in the shape of a triangle. You're just going to fold it in half. If you are using construction paper, Miss Debbie's going to show you what to do. If you're using construction paper or printer paper and it's this size, you're going to fold it over until it meets with the side of the paper, and then you're going to push it down the fold just like we did with the paper plate. Push it down on the fold, and then you can cut along the side here. You're going to cut a rectangle shape off, and that way you have the shape of a triangle, just like we did with our napkin to use as a sail. So now that I have my napkin folded into the shape of a triangle, I am going to attach it. I'm going to attach it to my post here. So what I am going to do, I'm just going to do this. Alrighty here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is either tape it, staple it, glue it, whatever you have. You are going to put it right along here. You're going to leave a little bit of space so that you can fold it over and you can attach it. Miss Debbie's going to use some tape today, but you could use some glue. And all I am going to do, I'm going to raise it up here a little bit so I can have some of my post showing. And I'm just going to take some tape, put it along the side, just like so. And then fold it over, just like that. Now I'm going to do it on the other end here. And I'm going to tape this piece together too. Just like that. And now I'm also going to tape a piece that's close to the post. Otherwise it's just going to slide all the way down. So what I am going to do is take some tape right here, fold it up like this, a little bit to this side, so that we've got it holding on to your post. Now what we're going to do is take the roll and stuff it into the boat. Push it all the way down, just like so. And there you have it, your very own sailboat. Thank you so much for joining me for story time today. I hope you had a lot of fun reading our book and making our boat craft. And Kitty and Doggy want to say thank you for joining us too. We had so much fun with you. And until I see you again next week, my friends, stay happy and healthy. Bye.